In 1983, National Lampoon's Vacation turned a simple road trip into a chaotic, unforgettable ride. But in 2025, the real chaos lies in what's become of the cast. Chevy Chase, once the king of deadpan comedy, now battles not just age, but the wreckage of fame. And as for the kids, some vanished, one took a turn no one could have predicted. What really happened after the show ended? Let's find out. John Candy as Russ Lasky. John Candy, born on October 31, 1950, played Russ Lasky, the clumsy yet charming security guard at Wally World in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 32, Candy brought a natural comedic touch, making this supporting role a standout and adding energy to the Griswold family's chaotic journey. The role was a pivotal moment in his career, leading to major hits like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Uncle Buck, where his innate humor captivated global audiences. However, behind the spotlight, Candy's life was turbulent. He battled alcoholism and chain smoking from the 1980s, impacting his health and leading to bouts of depression. Rapid weight gain from poor eating habits worsened his heart problems. Married to Rosemary Margaret Hobor since 1979, Candy had 2 children and strove to be a devoted father, though his heavy work schedule kept him often away. His net worth was about $15 million at the time of his death, from acting and major endorsement deals. Sadly, health and work pressures led to his sudden death from a heart attack in his sleep on March 4, 1994, at the age of 43. Randy Quaid as Cousin Eddie. Randy Quaid, born on October 1, 1950, portrayed Cousin Eddie, the bumbling yet lovable cousin, in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 32, Quaid turned Eddie into an iconic figure of awkward humor, shaping the film's quirky tone and appearing in 4 sequels. His career once soared with roles in Independence Day and Brokeback Mountain, earning Golden Globe and BAFTA nominations. However, legal and personal drama soon overshadowed his success. Since 2009, Quaid and his wife Evie Motolanez faced various allegations, from unpaid debts to property damage, leading them to flee to Canada seeking asylum, claiming Hollywood assassination plots. His erratic conspiracy claims further damaged his reputation. Earlier, he divorced Ella Marie Jolly in 1989, with whom he had a daughter, and his marriage to Evie was widely blamed for his troubles. His mental health has been questioned, though no official diagnosis exists. Once worth $20 million, his wealth diminished due to lawsuits and a near-total career halt. By 2025, at age 75, Quaid lives a reclusive life, occasionally appearing in small projects, still shadowed by legal woes. Anthony Michael Hall as Rusty Griswold. Anthony Michael Hall, born on April 14, 1968, played Rusty Griswold, the nerdy but lovable teenage son in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 15, Hall brought a blend of innocence and humor, fitting perfectly into the Griswold family and boosting the film's appeal. The role catapulted him into the Brat Pack, with classics like The Breakfast Club and Weird Science making him a 1980s teen icon. However, Hall struggled with alcoholism during that time, fueled by early fame pressures. He was arrested in 2011 for public intoxication, tarnishing his image. Married to Lucia Oscarova since 2020, they are expecting their first child, and Hall has successfully completed rehab, though it was a challenging journey. He also dealt with depression but has found stability through therapy and family support. His net worth is around $4 million, from his long career and roles like Halloween Kills. By 2025, at 57, Hall continues acting and enjoys family life, having regained stability after tough years. Imagigene Koka as Aunt Edna. Imagigene Koka, born on November 18, 1908, played Aunt Edna, the cranky, sharp-tongued aunt in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 74, Koka infused Edna with both humor and wit, highlighting family tensions during the Griswolds' chaotic trip and balancing comedy with drama. A stage and TV legend, Koka won an Emmy for Your Show of Shows and had a 6-decade career from Broadway to live comedy. Her personal life was quiet, yet marked by tragedy. Married to Robert Burton from 1935 until his death in 1955, she had no children and later married actor King Donovan, remaining together until his passing in 1987. In later years, Koka suffered from Alzheimer's, which severely impaired her memory and forced her to retire. The loneliness after her husband's death worsened her condition. Though her net worth wasn't public, her lengthy career and TV contracts provided financial security. Koka passed away from Alzheimer's-related causes on June 2, 2001, at age 92, leaving a storied legacy in entertainment. Chevy Chase as Clark Griswold. Chevy Chase, born on October 8, 1943, played Clark Griswold, the bumbling yet enthusiastic father in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 39, Chase became the heart of the film, with physical comedy and awkward charm defining the series' tone. A star from Saturday Night Live and films like Caddyshack and Fletch, Chase was a comedy icon of the 1980s. However, his career dimmed due to his difficult personality, leading to conflicts on the set of Community, where he faced allegations of racism and eventually left the show in 2012. Married 3 times, currently to Janie Luke since 1982, Chase has 3 daughters, but public disputes over his behavior strained many relationships. Years of physical comedy left him with chronic back and joint pain. In 2022, he was hospitalized for heart failure, slowing his pace of life. His net worth is about $50 million from his long career and endorsements. By 2025, at 82, Chase appears in occasional projects, but health issues and past controversies have distanced him from the spotlight. Eddie Bracken as Roy Wally. Eddie Bracken, born on February 7, 1915, played Roy Wally, the affable yet quirky owner of Wally World in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 68, Bracken brought a humorous yet trustworthy presence, helping to create the film's climactic and comical finale. Known for his iconic charm and comedic timing, Bracken captivated audiences on Broadway and in classic films like The Miracle of Morgan's Creek and Hail the Conquering Hero. His personal life was remarkably stable, married to Connie Nickerson from 1939 until her death in 2002, with whom he had 5 children, living a modest and grounded life. However, in his later years, Bracken faced declining health, especially after undergoing neck surgery in 2002 for a crushed disc, which left him in pain and slow to recover. Bracken passed away on November 14, 2002, at the age of 87, leaving behind an enduring legacy in comedy. Beverly DAngelo as Ellen Griswold. Beverly DAngelo, born on November 15, 1951, played Ellen Griswold, Clark's patient and witty wife in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 31, DAngelo portrayed Ellen as practical yet humorous, grounding the Griswold family's chaos and enhancing the film's appeal. Her role continued in 4 sequels, solidifying her fame alongside performances in Coal Miner's Daughter, earning a Golden Globe nomination, and American History X. However, DAngelo's personal life was tumultuous. Her relationship with Al Pacino, beginning in 1997, gained attention when she gave birth to twins at 49. But their 2003 breakup led to a bitter custody battle, causing prolonged stress. Earlier, she was married to Lorenzo Salviati from 1981 to 1995, though they separated early. Her net worth is estimated at $20 million, from a diverse career on stage and screen. By 2025, at age 74, DAngelo remains active, recently appearing in True Lies, and lives a dynamic life with her children. Mickey Jones as mechanic. Mickey Jones, born on June 10, 1941, played the mechanic in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 42, Jones gave a brief but memorable performance. with his rugged appearance and deadpan demeanor adding color to the Griswolds' misadventures. Before acting, Jones was a talented drummer, co-founding the first edition with Kenny Rogers, later transitioning into acting with nearly 140 roles in films like Total Recall and Sling Blade. His personal life was private, married to Phyllis Jean Starr from 1980, with 2 children, living modestly. However, Jones struggled with type 2 diabetes for years, leading to severe complications, including kidney failure and nerve damage. In his later years, he required regular dialysis, straining his finances. His net worth was around $5 million, mostly from acting and music, though much was spent on health care. Jones passed away on February 7, 2018, at 76, after a long illness, leaving a rich legacy in music and film. Jane Krakowski as Cousin Vicky. Jane Krakowski, born on October 11, 1968, played Cousin Vicky, the mischievous teenage cousin in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 14, Krakowski brought a blend of innocence and boldness, lighting up family scenes and adding vibrancy to the film. The role launched her successful career, leading to a Tony Award for 9 in 2003 and 5 Emmy nominations for 30 Rock and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. She also dazzled on Broadway in Grand Hotel and She Loves Me, showcasing her versatility. Her personal life is relatively private, but not without media interest. She dated celebrities like designer Marc Jacobs before having a son, Bennett, with Robert Godley in 2011. Their relationship ended in 2013, and she has raised her son as a single mother. Her net worth is estimated at $12 million, from stage, television, and endorsements. By 2025, at age 57, Krakowski continues to shine in film and theater, balancing a vibrant career with dedicated motherhood. Frank McCrae as Grover. Frank McCrae, born on March 18, 1941, played Grover, a Wally World security guard in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 41, McCrae portrayed Grover with a serious yet humorous touch, especially in his standoff with Clark, contributing to the film's memorable ending. Before acting, McCrae was a professional football player with the Chicago Bears, later appearing in over 60 roles, including 48 Years, Last Action Hero, and License to Kill. His personal life was quiet, married to Lois McCrae with 2 children, but he rarely spoke publicly about his family. His health declined in later years due to heart disease, linked to his football past and a high-pressure lifestyle. As acting roles dwindled, he faced financial strain, relying on small TV projects. His net worth was about $4 million, from films and some endorsements. McCrae passed away from a heart attack on April 29, 2021, at age 80, leaving a legacy as a compelling character actor. Miriam Flynn as Cousin Catherine. Miriam Flynn, born on June 18, 1952, played Cousin Catherine, the kind-hearted and warm cousin in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 31, Flynn brought a gentle presence to Catherine, soothing chaotic moments and helping balance the film's tone. This role was part of her diverse career, from Mr. Mom to voicing Grandma Longneck in The Land Before Time and roles in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Flynn also appeared on stage in local theater productions, showing her deep passion for the arts. Her personal life remains private. Married to Will Aldis with 2 children, she has stayed away from public drama. However, Flynn has shared the pressure of balancing work with motherhood, especially when her children were young, which led her to turn down some major opportunities. Her health remains stable, though age has slowed her work pace. Her net worth is estimated at around $3 million from acting, voice work, and theater projects. By 2025, at age 73, Flynn continues voice acting and taking on supporting roles, maintaining a steady career and a happy family life. Dana Barron as Audrey Griswold. Dana Barron, born on April 22, 1966, portrayed Audrey Griswold, the stubborn teenage daughter in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 17, Barron brought a witty and spirited energy to Audrey, adding life to the Griswold family and creating one of her most memorable roles. Beyond this series, she appeared in The Magnificent Seven and Beverly Hills 90210, but didn't reach the same level of success as some of her co-stars. Barron has a son with director Michael Vickerman, but their relationship ended, and she chose to raise her child alone, a challenge that led her to step back from acting during the 2000s. She also faced financial struggles as roles became scarce, leading her to take on behind-the-scenes work to make ends meet. Her net worth is estimated at around $2 million, mainly from television and film roles. By 2025, at age 59, Barron rarely appears on screen, focusing on her family and personal projects, living a modest life. Brian Doyle Murray as Camp Comfort Clerk. Brian Doyle Murray, born on October 31, 1945, played the Camp Comfort Clerk in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 37, Doyle Murray portrayed a grumpy yet humorous employee, adding flavor to the Griswold family's chaotic journey. The brother of Bill Murray, he has a varied career with over 160 roles in Caddyshack, Groundhog Day, and as the voice of the Flying Dutchman in SpongeBob SquarePants. He is also a talented writer with an Emmy nomination for Saturday Night Live. Married to Christina Stauffer since 2000, Doyle Murray leads a stable life, avoiding scandal. However, he faced financial difficulties in the 1990s when his writing projects didn't succeed as expected, forcing him to focus more on acting to stabilize his income. His net worth is estimated at around $4 million from acting, writing, and voice work. By 2025, at age 80, Doyle Murray continues to appear in supporting roles and voice acting, maintaining a steady presence in the entertainment industry. Eugene Levy as car salesman. Eugene Levy, born on December 17, 1946, played the sly car salesman in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 36, Levy brought a mix of craftiness and humor, enhancing the tension-filled car-buying scene and adding to the film's appeal. This role was a piece of his illustrious career, with Schitt's Creek earning him multiple Emmys and American Pie cementing his global fame. Levy is also a skilled producer and director, collaborating with Christopher Guest on Best in Show. Married to Deborah Devine since 1977, Levy has 2 children, Dan and Sarah, both successful in entertainment, and his marriage is seen as a model of longevity. However, Levy has shared the toll of his busy schedule in the 2000s, which left him nearly exhausted, prompting a break for recovery. His net worth is estimated at around $20 million from acting, producing, and major contracts. By 2025, at age 79, Levy remains active, taking on film and television projects and enjoying life as a devoted father and grandfather. James Keech as motorcycle cop. James Keech, born on December 7, 1947, played the motorcycle cop in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 35, Keech portrayed a stern yet humorous officer, adding tension to the Griswolds' trip and creating a memorable moment. Besides acting, Keech is a renowned director and producer, with Walk the Line winning numerous awards, and he also directed The Long Riders. His personal life has been eventful, with 3 marriages, most notably to Jane Seymour from 1993 to 2015. They had twin sons, but their divorce drew attention due to property disputes, though they remain amicable. Previously, Keech was married to Holly Collins and Mimi Maynard, both ending early. His health is stable, though he faced serious stress from directing work, leading to anxiety issues in the 2000s. His net worth is estimated at around $10 million from his varied career and production projects. By 2025, at age 78, Keech continues to direct, produce, and occasionally act, maintaining his influence in the entertainment world. Christy Brinkley as Girl in the Ferrari. Christy Brinkley, born on February 2, 1954, played the alluring girl in the Ferrari in National Lampoon's Vacation. At 29, Brinkley brought captivating charm to the role, highlighting Clark's awkwardness and becoming a sex symbol of the film. A legendary Sports Illustrated supermodel, she later appeared in Vegas Vacation, Parks and Recreation, and became a successful entrepreneur with beauty and wine brands. Brinkley married 4 times, most famously to Billy Joel from 1985 to 1994, with whom she had daughter Alexa Ray Joel. Her other marriages, especially to Peter Cook, ended in a public 2008 divorce with infidelity allegations, drawing intense media coverage. Brinkley has 3 children and maintains a positive public image, though these dramas once caused her significant stress. Her health is good, thanks to a healthy diet and yoga, though a skiing accident in 1994 left her with chronic shoulder pain. Her net worth is estimated at around $100 million from modeling, acting, and business. By 2025, at age 71, Brinkley remains a fashion icon, involved in advertising campaigns and occasional screen appearances. The cast of National Lampoon's Vacation took us on a wild ride back in 1983, and their real-life journeys since then have been just as unexpected. Some changed beyond recognition, others kept their spark, but all left their mark. Who do you think changed the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit that subscribe button for more nostalgic deep dives. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.